Morena te whānau, kia ora everybody. Good to see everybody this morning. We'll start with our karakia. We'll jump into our session. Tuki rui, te tuki tuki roa, te tuki ka tuki ngāti tēnei, tuki ka tuki ngā runga ui te mana. Kari ngā tāne ka tāku tuki raro kei ngā mana ui rungi raro tāwhiti te tuki ne. Ka koe te tuki kei ngā waiki ka tapu ka noa tēnā te hau o tū, te hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wāria ki runga, wāria ki raro tākoto, tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e, tāi ki e. Mihi ana ki a koutou. Just to acknowledge everyone for coming in early and just sharing our space. If you're coming in for the first time, no mai hara mai whakatau mai. Warm greetings to you, just coming in to spend an hour with us, with our ropu, just bring your rākau, a bit of space, just bring an open mind and just sort of just come and relax into the space. Everything we go through, just go to your ability, and as the practice starts becoming yours, then just start moving further, leaning further into the segments of our hour, and listening to the self, listening to sort of what pulls you, also listening to what is, being aware of what challenges us. Those are indications of where maybe mahi needs to take place. So it's always those things, what sort of like starts pushing our buttons and what starts to, sort of start our challenges within us, even if it's just sitting still or through movement or, just sort of activating those spaces and just lean into those spaces. And in this way I've found like we kind of move out of spaces that kind of limit us, like we were talking in earlier times, and we can stretch that rope, or we can actually pull the stake out of the ground. So we're not limited by what, our conditioning around us. Also, just speaking back into our tāmoko space, I know a lot of whānau have a lot of tāmoko. And just to share a bit of kōrero, we had some mahi on, it was yesterday, and with the uhi tāmoko. So uhi is our traditional tatau, or traditional tattooing, traditional tāmoko, and working with whānau that was going through some stuff with things like heart operation and what's up here, your thyroid and all of this sort of stuff. So using that modality to use as a healing process, but a moment to push past a lot of the stuff that was holding those spaces. And really powerful session, really powerful kōrero, real powerful session. And most of the day we were in the space, but just to put it out there that even through our other arts and our other spaces, our other practices, there can be kōrero that happens, or miri through our kōrero that happens, that can really bring us into help us align, bring us back into our spaces, align the three hearts like we've been talking about, but really sort of centering the self and moving past boundaries, but also leaves you with a visual of the moment. Leaves you a visual of when you took the bookmark out of that moment that related you to that time and space, that kind of can hold us up a lot. So I just wanted to share that with you, even through our tāmoko mahi. There are spaces and kōreros that can help us heal and get past things. Also, noting generic stuff, where it relates to whānau and all of that stuff is very relevant. But in this aspect, the healing aspect of it can also be really profound for many of our whānau. And just feeling that really has a space with us as that aspect of it comes up. So yes, tāmoko, don't rush out and book yourself. I'm just sharing that that kōrero with you about other spaces that we can lean into and investigate our environments and how that can impact and heal us and move us into better spaces, or help us develop, help us evolve, all those sort of things. So we keep sort of moving and we don't end up in stagnant waters. But just a small kōrero, just all about our some of our arts that are happening out here as well, to look into those spaces. Awesome. Well, I hope my reception's still holding up. It's hard to tell from my end. We'll jump into our opening our tinana. Just find your space. We'll start opening up the body. Hope everyone's keeping warm through this weather, in our periods. Haki roto, haki waho. Just drop your chin to your chest. Just feel the stretch all the way back up from the base of the skull, down through the back of the kaki, to the top of the spine. As you certainly feel the stretch, you'll feel it start creeping down the spine and start to open up these spaces. Bring your ringaringa up onto your upoko. Allow some weight to accompany the stretch. The toe toko. Toru, rua, tahi, kawhiti, kirokirunga, wataranga. Straighten the front of the kaki, opening up the koka, your throat. So stretch all the way down to the collarbone, toru, tua, tahi, upoko, back to center. Left ear to the left shoulder, and the arm up over the top. If you need some toe toko with this one, just stretch all the way down the side of the kaki onto the top of the shoulder. Keep the rhythm of your breath moving. Toru, ua, tahi, mai whakawhiti, the center. The other side. Right here to the right shoulder. Keep the kānui facing forward. Just assist with your arm if you need more stretch. To the side of the kaki onto the shoulder. Just feel that opening up. Really good if we have anything sort of happening with the shoulder as well. Pull down into the upper back, the shoulder blades. Right, toru, ua, tahi, back to center. Titiro ki maui. Chin over the left shoulder. Drop the eyes behind the shoulder onto the floor and you'll feel it add to the turn. Twist. Just drawing a stretch through to the opposite side of the spine. Toru, ua, tahi, kawhiti. Chin over the right shoulder. Eyes to the floor at the back of the shoulder. Feel the twist, open up the opposite side of the kaki, the spine. Toru, ua, tahi, back to center, haki roto, haki waho, kapai leaning forward this time. Pushing your arms out in front of you. Walk yourself out onto the tips of your fingers. Feel the stretch start moving through the arms, the shoulders, all the way down through the back of the spine. Move down through the back. Toru, ua, tahi, back up to center, haki roto, haki waho, back into the same stretch, moving forward. Drop the upoko, just help that stretch move through the back of the tinana, all the way down to the lower hips. Toru, rua, tahi. Right, slowly come back up to the center. Haki roto, haki waho. Chin to the left knee, coming down as low as you can, as far as you can. Just feel that stretch start moving around the tinana, all into the lower, all the way down into the lower back, all the way down into the side of the hope. Remember, just maintain your natural rhythm of breathing and just relax the body. Toru, rua, tahi, back up to center, haki roto, haki waho, himato, chin to the right knee. Same stretch, just drop in, allow your rhythm of breath, take its natural course, relax the body, feel it moving into the hips, down to the lower back on the side of the spine. Uru, rua, tahi, right, back to center, haki roto, haki waho, it's time elbows, left elbow to the floor, bring the arm up over the top if you need, relax the body, just allow your natural rhythm of breath, keep the shoulder back, so our chest doesn't close. So really good if you don't have much movement during the day, they're good any time, but especially if we're sitting a lot. Stretch all the way through the ribs, all the way down into the hips, into the hope. Toru, rua, tahi. Back to center, haki roto, haki waho. Down to the other side, right elbow to the floor. Bring the arm up over the top. Also at lunchtime, if you have a quiet lunch space, these are nice to do just in those periods of time. Toru, rua, tahi, back up to center. Find your space. Moving into our still time. Find your hand position, either naturally falling towards the papa, palms facing each other, or palms up. Just try each one for yourself, see where your comfort zone is, see the different effects it has. Close your eyes. Start to relax the tinana. Relax all the way up through the back of the kaki onto the upoko. Through the scalp, down through the forehead, down through the kānuhi. Relax your jaw. Down through the poka, through the front of the kaki, onto the top of the shoulders. Every time you exhale, relax all your tinana. Begin to empty the mind, the Hinengaro. Just start to come present with the sitting, the being still. And the breath to our inhaling, exhaling. Relax down through the shoulders, through the arms, elbows, forearms, all the way to the fingertips. Release, relax, drop your shoulders. Relaxing down through the poho, through your chest, through the shoulder blades, the solar plex, the center of the back, down into the lower puku and into the lower back. The relaxed breath, relaxing the body, the muscle, the bone, relax the mind. Just feel any tension leaving the body. Nothing is holding and nothing is grabbing. Relax down through the hope, through the uri. Relax through the top of the waiwais, through the turi, through the knees. Relax down through the shins and the calves. Through the ankles into the feet. All the way to the tips of the toes. So relax, release. Slowly start to elongate the breath. Hakiroto, long, slow and deep breaths. Just bringing everything to a slower pace, stiller space. Just your awareness to your breath. By 3 deep breaths from our uri, hakiroto, drive through the center of the tinana. Follow the line of the spine all the way up through the body. All the way to the umotomoto, to the crown. Release your breath through the mouth. No hakiroto, through our breath in, long, slow and deep. Follow it through the tinana, through our central nervous system, energy channel. Past the 3 hearts to the pumotomoto, our crown. Feel its energy pulsating at the top of the upoko and release your breath. One more, hakiroto. The primordial spiral within the tinana. Follow the breath all the way through the center, through the poka, the throat, up through the Hinengaro. Rest your attention in the breath, the crown, motomoto. Release your breath. Keep your attention on our breath this time. 3 deep breaths. Hakiroto. Draw our breath through the uri, the base of the spine. Push the pito, the belly button, back towards the spine. Engage the puku. Keep following the breath, driving the breath up to the center of the tinana. Drifting our energy back into our creative space. Hold the breath at the pumotomoto. Feel its energy building. Tahi, rua, toru. Release the breath. Ano, hākiroto to our breath. Stay with its journey through the tinana, pito to the spine, lifting our energy to the creative space. Driving breath up, holding at the crown. Tahi, rua, toru. Release your breath. One more, hākiroto. All the way through the tinana. All the way to the crown. Follow the breath. Release. Right. Bring our attention to the center of the chest. Tika manawa, ngākau manawa, the heart, the miri-miris, who connects all things. The living heart. Bring your attention and your awareness to this space. Breathing in and out of the heart. Hākiroto, feel your breath enter through the center of the poho to the center of the heart space. Feel the breeze of your breath. Ki waho. Hākiroto. Feel the breeze of your breath reach in and touch the field. A space of unconditional aroha. The center. Ki waho. Feel its energy, feel its warmth, feel its glow. Hākiroto. Hāki waho. Feel your breath enter the center of the heart, touching the field of energy of unconditional love, the energy that connects all things. Feel its glow, feel its warmth. Feel it wrapping around your life force. So let your breath slow and deep in and out of the heart. Feel the essence of gratitude. To be thankful. the mana of its aroha, to provide connection to all things, your divinity, feel its warmth, feel its glow. Just allow your breath to feel the space when you're ready. Begin to flush the energy of the heart through the entire tinana. Flood the whole body with the heart's energy. Every cell, your bone, your muscle, marrow. Feel the energy of a heart expanding through the entire tinana. Through the kaki, through the upoko, through the kānuhi, through the koka, down through the shoulders, through the arms, all the way to the fingertips. Feel its energy. Down through the paw, through the upper puku, the center of the back, down into the lower back, to the lower puku, into the hope, to the thighs, the uri, to the turi, to the calves and shins, into the feet, all the way to the tips of the toes, flooding your entire space, all cells, the aroha of the manoa. Feel your breath flushing it through all your muscle, your bone, your marrow, every cell, through your skin, feel its energy emanating through the entire space. Slowly bring your attention to the top of the upoko. 3 deep breaths from your higher consciousness or your higher space. During the breath, the upoko, expand the manoa, release the breath, the pumanoa to pop up. Akiroto, long, slow, deep breath. Draw into your higher space, your higher self. Feel the breath expand the heart. Release the breath down into papa. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Hakiroto. Just draw the breath up, a higher space, a higher self. Your knowing, expand the heart. Release your breath down into papa. Right, slowly come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. It's coming back into our space. Back to the tinana, slowly rising through our kōtipito. Beginning to activate the body. Find your space. Find your pose position. You may want your feet a little bit wider now. We're getting used to the movements. May want a slight bend in the knees. We're getting into our physical space. Right, hakiroto. Feel the breath draw through the heels of the feet. Feel the breath rise through the tinana. Hakiwaho. Hakiroto. And to engage the breath. Release through the body. Hakiroto. Draw breath through the heels. Ōtipito to your center. To whera mai tiara hinui. Stretch and reach towards rangi. Tā maua kia papa tuaruku. The energy of papa, putting ourselves in the world of light. Ōtipito. Kia te Māori. Reach and take hold of your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ōtipito, dollars both sides. Turn to your center. Te tū tamatane, our male essence. Te tū tamawahine, our feminine essence. Return unto its balanced center. Ōtipito. O ki whakamuri, ea ngā atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, o ngā uri, whakaheke, ōtipito. For our generations that are to come. Tikana Māori, korero mai ti hei. From our taira whiti, huri ki te tai tonga to ourselves. Start to accentuate your movements, start opening up the tinana, engaging the body. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Ōtipito. Find your center. To whera mai tiara hinui. Arms wide, reach towards rangi. Tā maua kia papa tuaruku. Arms wide. Feel the energy of papa. Return unto its balanced center. Ōtipito. Kia te Māori. Grasp your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hinengaro. Ranga tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ōtipito. Let's both sides to your center. Utamatane, te tūtamawahine, ōtipito. O ki whakamuri, ea ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga, o ngā uri, whakaheke, o te pitu. Tūkana tā mauri, tihei, huri ki te tai, hauauru, hākina, engage the tinana, hāputa. Feel your breath, hākina, hāputa, hākina, hāputa, o te pitu. Deep lunge. Tū whera mai kia rangi, tā moa ki a papatuaru, o te pitu. Rutia te mauri, hei oranga Wairua. Hinengaro, hei oranga Tinana, hei oranga Whānau. O te pitu, te tūtama tā, te tūtama wahine, o te pitu. O ki whakamuri, ia ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o ngā uri, whakaheke, o te pitu. Tūkana tā mauri, tihei, a last direction, uri ki te tai tokoro, hākina, hāputa, hākina, hāputa. The blood is starting to warm, the tinana is starting to warm up. Hāputa. Ko te pitu. Knowledge your centre. Tū whera mai kia rangirui. Pā moa ki a papatuaru. Ko te pitu. Urutia te mauri. Your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. O te pitu. Te tūtama tāne. Te tūtama wahine. O te pitu. O ki whakamuri. Ia ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. O Māori. Whakaheke. O te pitu. Tūkuna tā Māori, tihei. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. My eyes closed, palms facing forward, shoulders back to your upopoa. Just allowing your breath to come back to its normal rhythm. Just acknowledge, feel the space, the energy that's running through the tinana. Enables us in our journey of life. Feel the heart space. Haki roto, we are breath in. Haki waho. Come on, bring our long rākau onto the floor. Our hima, our high mata this morning. Just get a bit of tempo. Ka pai high mata for this morning from the knuckle, from the front of the foot, just under the big toe, all the way to the little toe. So it's a bit further than just wrapping the toes over, it's a bit further through the feet, through the front. All under the knuckles, the front of the feet. Find your position, you may want to go a little bit wider in the stance. Heels are on the ground, the front of the feet are up on your rākau, heels are lined up directly with the rākau underneath. Ka pai slowly lean forward and just feel the bite through the waiwai. Just feel it through the knuckles, you may have to adjust your feet. Now we should be finding our space where it sits with your feet. After all our feet are different, hopefully. Ka pai allow the pressure to come in. Lima, wha, toru, ua, tahi, ka pai apa haere, dig our weight to our left waiwai. Again, bring our pressure forward, our weight forward, feel the pressure on the knuckles of the feet. Just go to where it is just on your limit. Start to make this a practice and you can start pushing it into a little bit deeper. All these haimata through our feet, all related to our internal organs. Very good for our posture, our stance, just to awaken those spaces. Rima, wha, toru, rua, tahi, apa haere, shifting our weight across the rākau onto our right foot. The right waiwai, again lean forward, tilt the heel, feel the pressure come into the knuckles on the front of the feet. Just to awaken all our spaces inside. I just want to go back through these so we don't kind of leave them in the back. So we all continue to still utilize these important haimata through the tinana, like we use through the miromi. Lima, wha, toru, rua, tahi, ka pai, apa haere back to center, and just allow our weight to move forward and equalize between the two waiwai. Ka pai. Lima, wha, toru, rua, tahi. Let's come back and step off the rākau. Awesome. Remember we have 4 through the feet. So anytime use all 4. Just going through them can take about 15 minutes. It's really good for us. Self-care, self-aroha, looking after ourselves. Ka pai, bring our rākau up. Opening up the body, getting some temperature of the blood. Toto moving through the tinana. Mahi pēnei this morning. Shoulder at a time. Rolling the shoulder around. It's also opening up through the chest. If you have one of those flexed rākau, you can extend. I should see that rākau touching the back, all the way down to the lower back. Now count off, tahi, rua, toru, wha, lima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, tekau, ka pai huri, come back the other way. Just to balance out through all this movement, opening up the shoulders through the chest. Wha, lima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, tekau. Ka pai, bring our rākau up onto the back of the shoulders. Find your poke with your waiwai. Mahi pēnei. It's always good ones to start, just to open up all the way through the tinana. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, lima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, tekau. Ka pai this time, pivot off the back foot, follow the eyes all the way around to the back of the tinana. Almost like a ruru. You feel this opening up further down through the tinana, all the way through to the base of the spine. Make sure you lift and pivot on the opposite foot. We don't have any knee injuries. Opening up, our blood flowing, temperature through the tinana. Whitu, waru, iwa, tekau. Ka pai, bring our rākau back to centre. Kotamaki moa, right hand above the centre point, left hand below. Feet parallel. We're just starting this new one. We're going to add to it as we go. Step back, draw the Rākau back to the back shoulder. Right, push forward, feet parallel. Rākau back to the left shoulder. Push forward, parallel to the feet. No, Mahi Tinana. Right, just push forward, extend the arms, draw back. Extend the arms, draw back. Bring your feet parallel, step back. Right, Mahi Tinana. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Wā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. By this time, come back and drop. Drop a little bit. Push up through the waiwai, back to parallel. Come back and drop. Slide bend in the knees, up, parallel. By Mahi Tinana, just to your ability, remember, you can always make this a practice. Keep the body supple, open it up. Pull the Rākau all the way back to the back shoulder, parallel with the feet, the back shoulder. Tahi, Ua, Toru, Wā, Rima, Ono, Whetū, Waru, Iwa, Te kau. Right, bring our Rākau back to centre. Parallel, arms facing down. Bring our Rākau to our koho. Find your prone position. Pushing out. Ringa out to the side. Mahi Tinana. Pivot off that opposite foot. Keep our knees well. Opening up, keeping our body supple. We are count off. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Wā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. Right, bring our Rākau back. Arms still facing down. Mahi Tinana. So if you're rowing your waka, focus on pushing the hands forward, the ringa. Pushing them out forward in front of you. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Wā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. Up by now your elbows. Let your rhythm of the tinana take its natural sway. Now we're pushing elbows. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Wā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Kau. Upright, bring our Rākau. Parallel, palms facing up. Up to eye level. Rise the Rākau. Fire it through. Use the expression of the tinana. Just to your ability. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Wā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Te kau. Stage 2. Right wide. Pivot off the foot. Wide and high. Now these just take at your own speed. Your own ability. Obviously, if you want to pick up your tempo, move through a little bit quicker. The idea, stretch open, engage the tinana, body, the movement. Ngā Rākau tahi, rua, toru, pā, rima, ono, whetū, waru, iwa, tekau. Come back to stage one, just the eye height. So you go wai pou. Drive the rākau up. Tahi. Rua. Toru. Pā. Rima. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Tekau. Ka pai. Rākau back to centre, koi tami ki mua, right hand to the centre. Mahi pēnei. Just want everyone to sort of get this rhythm, because we're going to add to this one. Let's keep the mahi. Just take out the footwork this morning. Just want everyone to get this. Mahi. Rua. Toru. Pā, rima, ono, whetū, waru, iwa, tekau, ka pai. Come back to mahi. Okay, as you come back up, instead of taking your rākau straight away into the other hand, we want to come back up. The left hand will pick the rākau up, palm facing up. Right, bring your rākau up, rākau back to centre, right hand, take the rākau palm facing up. This is our next, come back, palm facing up, mahi pēnei, palm facing up, bring the rākau back, so both of our palms are facing up as we exchange the rākau. Ka pai, feel this, we'll put another spin into the rākau. Right, so at the exchange, both palms are facing up. Right. Mahi pēnei. There's something for us of homework. Ka pai, at the exchange, both palms are facing up. Ka pai, let the rākau come in behind the shoulder. Tap the back of the shoulder through the back. Make sure the top of the rākau goes behind the arm. That's why we don't want to come up and twist the kānuhi. Tahi. Rua. Toru. Pā. Rima. Both palms up. Ono. Whetū. Waru. Iwa. Tekau. Ka pai. Palms are both facing up when you exchange the rākau. You feel that will give an extra turn on the rākau. Ka pai, palms down facing forward. Coming into our breath. Rākau to the paw, to the chest. Roll the wrist back. Breath out. Roll the wrist forward. Inhale. Exhale. Forcing the breath. Hiroto. Waho. Three more. Rua. Toru. Bring our rākau to whakatā. Stretch the arms out, wai back. Bring our arms halfway down, our ringaringa halfway down the rākau. Or further down, depending where you're at. We're just moving into holding our stretch. Through the arms, the shoulders, down the back. into the lower back, down the back of the legs. If you need more of a stretch, drop your hands down your rākau further to the floor. Position yourself so you can feel the stretch further into the tinana, into the waiwai. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whetu, waru, iwa, tekau. Back up to whakatā. Ngā Rākau up parallel. Left palm facing down, right palm facing up. Aki roto. Aki waho. Eyes closed. Just feel the difference in energy, posture. Release from the body, suppleness. The toto, the blood flow through the body, the tinana. Focus on your breath. Whānau, again, Mahi Rākau katoa mo ki tautoko I tēnei kaupapa. You know, not only supporting this kaupapa, but supporting ourselves, giving ourselves some self-aroha, self-movement, changing spaces and places that we usually sit in, developing and evolving our spaces ourselves, which really in another context gives permission to whānau around us, people around us, to also step into their spaces. One other kaupapa I was going to bring up, our rākaus. If you are finding that the rākau is too light now, all the professional movement that Cam's been leading us through, a manuka. So my one here is manuka. You can get it from the ngahere, and they were actually used in a lot of Mahi Rākau. They were like the teina. They were used a lot in those spaces, whereas you get things like totara and kauri, and all of that mahi was all used for, you know, the whakairo was all used for our rangatira, and quite a light, lovely looking rākau. So if you're finding that your broomstick is kind of becoming too light, if you are taking a hikoi, manuka is a really good one. Manuka or kānuka, both are the same whānau, just the kānuka will be a fairer, will be kind of a white. The manuka will be more of a red. But they're good to use in this sort of rākau. They have a bit of weight, and they, you know, they can sort of set us through our paces. In these cases, these are our tuakama. Nō reira, that's just in case those flash extending broomsticks are getting a little bit light for you. I love the you know, the creativity though. That's what it's all about, being creative. Nō reira, beautiful to see everybody today. Have an awesome weekend. We will see you all on Monday. Kia pai tō rā whakatā koutou.